For our first official video, I decided to start on a topic that we can all relate to. This is something I like to call the double standard effect. When we're traumatized, those memories form in our brains differently than regular memories. As such, we can have impairments in declarative or verbal recall, and that can hinder our ability to make sense of things. Sequencing, time, date, place. You may also know this as eyewitness effect, that our memories are malleable over time. But with trauma, that can really hurt us, most especially when we begin to formulate thoughts about how our trauma has affected us and what it means. For instance, someone who was raped may believe it was their fault because they made a mistake and left their drink unattended. Or someone who was abused as a child may say they deserved it because they were a difficult child. We all have those moments. I know I do. The reason why this happens in such an easily describable manner is because it has to do with our declarative recall impairment, which is the cornerstone of traumatic memory processing. It creates the double standard effect. Essentially, if your friend left their drink unattended and then got snatched and raped, you would not blame them, right? You would realize that blame is not the important part of that interaction. The perpetrator took advantage of a mistake that was made, and they caused the harm. Ergo, double standard. This happens because not only is our recall impaired, but it also impairs our capacity for logical analysis. Quite simply, the memory is so traumatic that our ability to logically construct it is malfunctioning. That's not our fault. That's the brain's way of protecting itself, trying to restore meaning to a meaningless and chaotic event, and attempting to maintain control of an event by putting the responsibility back on your shoulders. It wouldn't have happened except I did something wrong, which, as we now know, is a product of the double standard effect. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you guys have a great day.